always let me know. You never let it show my teeth.
Hi guys, it's I, October Tyra, coming at you with the deets, I guess. I'm here to update you and fill you in. Outside of dancing this summer and working out, which is what we spent most of our time doing, connecting with nature was really important. Getting to know people, meeting new people is very, very important to me at this time in my life. I've been spending a lot of time releasing and replenishing. As most of you guys know, I'm a hermit. Me and Sharon do spend a lot of time together. We just like to. We bond. She's a Leo, I'm an Aries. Fire signs, you know how it is. Learning a lot. I would consider myself definitely very warrior-like, and I've been through a lot in my life. And to stay true to what this channel is about, it is about healing at the end of the day. And I don't always want to share what's happening with me in my real life, because I feel like, social media is this fantasy. Though I aim to be as honest and transparent with you as possible, there's a certain level of privacy that I maintain. With that being said, I didn't even want to finish this video or this vlog because I was dealing with a lot of imposter syndrome and having to let go of that and having to let go of other things that were holding me back in life and keeping me in a really old mindset, paradigm, all of that. And I'm sure that a lot of people can relate with this. Letting go of what no longer serves you as we descend into fall and then into winter. Resting and reflecting was also very important to find more soul tribe, find more people that are like-minded, and be around people that bring more harmony and peace into my life. I realized I was definitely holding on to a big chunk of myself, my past versions that was no longer serving me and really keeping me very stagnant. And so towards the end of summer, I released that and recoup and move forward. Knowing that you are protected when you feel there is adversity. Honoring your sacred space is also very important. The next clip that you're about to see is me getting ready for a photo shoot. I didn't have much time to vlog my day, just me eating breakfast and getting ready. So this is how I would normally do my makeup for a that girl, simple, natural look. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and continue to do it. Sharon and I stayed up really late dancing to Beyonce and just celebrating life.
If you want to.
As soon as I get in this body, I'm
bring you guys along. Sharon made us some smoothies. Enjoying this Carly's energy shot, mixed berry hibiscus.
Swipe left, swipe right. Swipe left, swipe right. We left your side. Might make you mine if you're down for that. Swipe left, swipe right. Swipe left, swipe right. I know that we left your side. So I might make you mine if you're down for that. I won't let us in. And around like this, around about. See that where you stand.
A lot of things are changing for me at this time. I'm meeting a lot of new people, and that inspired some really deep bathtub thoughts. So here's that clip.
Living out of 10 like spinal tap. Start something with your mind that goddamn.
Bath and washing the gym off of me, working through some limiting beliefs. I just want to share a little bit about what I'm learning. When you journal about what you're learning in a situation, despite whether it was pleasant or unpleasant, you can be free for the moment being. Every time I journal about something and I focus on what I'm learning and I don't focus on who's right and who's wrong, if you're set on playing the victim and or the villain, you pin yourself against your circumstances, and any sort of opposition like this is just going to create inner and outer chaos. So the best thing that you can do is choose that higher perspective. Therefore, there's always a win-win outcome. The universe continues to put me in situations that are new for me, and that can inspire some old feelings. And that has helped me to remove so much rigidity, limits that I had on myself. Learning more about yourself in groups by meeting new people and putting yourself out there. I've been learning a lot about myself, a lot about other people's shadows as well, but also a lot about my own shadow and being reflected that through the people that I'm meeting and the experiences that I'm having. So make sure you're writing down your thoughts. Hone in on the message and what you felt that you learned. Break those generational curses or patterns that no longer serve you. You can accomplish so much more with so much more integrity when you know yourself, when you love yourself, you embody healthy boundaries while having the time of your life, having a good time. I fall into a lot of genuinely yummy feelings during this time towards others, but also towards my life and towards myself, which comes with a lot of lows as well. If you are someone who's trying to work on romanticizing life, come from a pure place, which is so much easier said than done. I've definitely been reading a lot of books over the summer on this. The Power of Fantasy is one, and I don't agree with everything in the book. A lot of it is very enlightening in how our relationships form with our parents. Our parents are our first lovers, friends. If the energy is pure around us, we tend to go out in the world and recreate that dynamic. And if it's not that, you're going to be living in a karmic cycle. I do believe that we are reborn to the earth. I do believe in reincarnation. At the end of the day, we all really want pure love. And that commitment, that devotion begins with understanding who you are and going out into the world and embodying that, even if it's not perfect. Anyway, I'm going to finish this meditation, and I'll check in with you guys in a bit.
Here are some meals that we enjoyed this summer. This was my first time trying out the toasted bun. I just had some toast, home fries, and some fruit. In the mornings, I really like to have a suja to break my fast. If not a suja, then Sharon sometimes is able to make us smoothies in the morning, which I greatly appreciate. Sharon recently put me onto this oatmeal. You just add some vanilla yogurt and blueberries, and it tastes amazing. And if you've been following our last vlogs, you know that we've been loving these acai bowls. Very delicious, especially in the morning or afternoon. For lunch or dinner, we're really loving these soups and salads. Very simple. Another lunch idea, some rice noodles, cabbage, pumpu or tofu, and celery. We are obsessed with this Alfredo from Victoria with some zucchini. Here I'm making some burritos. We forgot to grab cheese, and we're just using some of the leftover vegetables that we have on hand. Super simple and very delicious. It's always really nice when we can order out, and my favorite right now is something vegan. I really love their plant-based burgers and french fries. Squash, mac and cheese, and baby broccoli is Sharon and I's go-to comfort meal. This is our favorite at the moment. As someone who is very in touch with the elements, nature, just in general, connecting with water is essential for me. So painting near the water really helped during this time to help ease my anxieties and to really help me get grounded and release. I was doing a lot more purging than I was expecting to, but in hindsight, it was definitely needed and I needed to move forward. Don't be scared. My message is don't be scared if you are doing family trauma healing at this time. Don't be scared. Just generally, if there's any trouble that's holding you back, know that you are allowed to be your authentic self. Anyone that minimizes you, minimizes your purpose or what you're going after in life to make themselves feel comfortable, to whoever sees you in a small way to make themselves feel big, or anyone that requires you to compromise your authenticity is probably not someone you want to keep around. It might be something that feeds your fear rather than liberates you. August really brought me higher ground, higher mindsets, and even higher opportunity. This is the path of unconditional love. And for me, that looks like waking up right away in the morning, rolling out of bed in my PJs, sitting down and setting up my canvas. This piece I've been working on since the pandemic, and I've been really avoiding it, so I told myself little by little throughout the summer I'd work on it. And my paintings are always that reminder that things take time, and the more time that you pour into things, the more intention you pour into things, the better that they turn out. I can say that I'm pretty used to being misunderstood. It is cool to be kind and to treasure what you love and those that you love. I think a lot of us feel misunderstood. reading, so I just wanted to show you guys a little behind the scenes of my process. But this is not interesting, go ahead and skip forward. Yeah, I have a little mic because you can see it gets pretty loud in here. I like to pour myself a little cup of something. Right now this is just a bunch of herbs, cards sitting here. They're in nice assorted piles. These 2 decks I made myself, writing out little signifiers. I find that it helps me be specific. Light some sage, light some incense, or some Palo Santo. Clear the energy. I also clear my own energy. I have this selenite wand that I like to use. Get grounded, so I might meditate or say a prayer. Write down some topics on a note card, and I'll roll the dice. So if it lands on 1, 2, or 3, that is the topic that I usually do. I like to, like, this is a spread that I did for one of my videos. I write my little timestamps down at the bottom, and I have my computer here. That's what my camera is sitting on right now. This is how I set up. This is how I do it. I'll check in with you guys later. If you feel like you are also releasing and replenishing at this time, take the wise words of Mary Mary, get the shackles off my feet so I can dance. Throughout this vlog, lots and lots of dancing. We went dancing. We went dancing to Ebony's beach party. Follow them, donate. Such a great cause, and we had such a great night. Of course, we were super late and didn't realize that the traffic was going to be so long. So here's that clip.
Come see me, I'm your supplier. Giving you the vibes that you desire.
Absolutely.
Stuck in traffic. Song dropping soon.
She's a star, Leo on Mars.
Dropping near my birthday.
Hopefully we make it to the function. Cheetah girls, cheetah sisters.
You will always say, but you can't come to my house. Sorry. Maybe if we be friends in the future, but not yet.
Not yet.
We don't know each other like that yet.
×2. Not yet.
We in the talking stage.
Somebody on Twitter was like, nothing's more childish than the talking stage.
I never
like,
heard
go on a
nothing more.
date.
That's some like, yeah, I seen that exact tweet. I love her braids. They're literally so cute. Today I'm gonna talk to you about optimism. All I gotta say is Sagittarius, so you know I'm an optimist. All I gotta say is a quote from Professor Minaj.
Not a quote from Professor Minaj.
I'm not a Sagittarius, but you know I'm an optimist. In my dream, we had a tent thing like that.
No way.
We literally had it, and it was washing up, and it was like, bro, that's so weird. That's like almost scary. The water kept washing up and like almost took our phones.
Okay.
Tickle.
Oh, hell no. I guess it's better that it's over now, because of all the things that you lied to me about trying to take me out. I guess it's better if we pretend we're better as friends.
It's kind of fun. One thing about us, we did our homework. Professor Beyonce dropped that album, and we knew the lyrics in a week. Period. Pour it up. We watching this video back. We finna have a sip. She knew the lyrics in a week. This is apple juice. Why you gotta put on some blast? Like that's a bad thing. I confidently drink my apple juice out of a martini glass. I happily drink my apple cider juice from Trader Joe's up the street. Carry on.
But I'd rather see her smiling. Wetness all around me, true. But I know Island Peninsula, maybe. Makes no sense, I know crazy. Give up all this.
I really hope that this vlog was entertaining. I really like making this content. I lost my zest, my focus a little bit, to be transparent. Getting refocused has been interesting. I do love investing and, you know, making space and time for this. I think people forget that this is like, people turn this into a career and like make money through this platform. So I'm not here just like bombing my life. And remember that social media is social media. I'm creating the life. I always tell your social media should reflect the life that you want to live or that you aim to live. You're going to portray your highlight reel. You're never going to portray, you know, the bad stuff. But that happens off camera, and I'm not perfect. I'm very, very human, and I was dealing with some very vampiric energies, and I had to really remove myself from that situation and remind myself of my value and again refocus. So I hope that this message resonates, but if it doesn't, you know, save it in your pocket for later. A reminder for anyone who's feeling stressed about finding kinship that is harmonious and that is not depleting and that adds to your reality in a positive way. If it matters to you, it's important. So making those needs known is important when you're acting from a space of not caring about your needs and allowing someone to treat you anyway. Anything that creates fear or conflict is probably something that's going to deplete your energy. And if there are things and needs and wants and desires, just know that those things exist for a reason. So embrace the change. With the new seasons, there will be big changes for everyone as we move on into the next year. That's coming up very soon. Stay wise, stay motivated, stay focused. I think that that's something I really needed to, like, I wish I could have prepared for, but we can't prepare for everything. But stay focused. If there's anything that's causing you to overthink as the seasons change over, know that you're protected. Say your prayers, say your affirmations, do that self-care, because it's so important to maintaining, you know, healthy spiritual aura, a healthy lifestyle, and maintaining your vision. Your vision is important. It's yours for a reason. Don't let anyone discount it. I decided before I close out this vlog, I do want to pull a card or two from this Moonology Oracle deck. I have the Magical Spell Cards Oracle deck as well. So let's see. Spirit has anything that it wants to communicate. We are a collective consciousness. We all have the same wounds and things that we're moving through right now. It's a full moon in Aries, sidereal Pisces, healing that Chiron energy, the wounded healer, letting go, making space. Man, have I been making space and not realizing that I was hanging on to things that really did not deserve my energy or attention. So we have new beginnings. And this says, let this magic in my spell clear this space in which I dwell. Then we have Aquarius. So some of us are dealing with Aquarian people. Some of us could be Aquariuses, but this Aquarian energy is important. And anytime I think of an Aquarius, I think of leadership, innovation. There's a lot of blue here, communication, authenticity, delivering powerful spiritual messages, thinking for the group, thinking for everyone, thinking about everyone's needs, all of that jazz. So whatever's coming in, it's going to be very different. It's going to require a lot of healing. It's going to require a lot of innovation, revamping our lives, revamping our clothing, revamping our looks, doing something unique, being authentic, which is really important. And, you know, considering everyone involved. If you need to heal at this time, just know you're not alone, and continue making space, because Spirit is about to drop some really beautiful things, people, experiences, travels, and abundance into our lives. So be ready to receive, even if you feel like it's been emotional, knowing that you are a sacred space. Keep making yourself a home for these new experiences, darling. And with that being said, this is what being true is to me. Life isn't perfect outside of YouTube. I'm doing the best that I can, and that is all that I can do. And I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for watching this all the way through. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your time and your energy. I hope that you appreciate my efforts. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if this content is uplifting and it's brought you something that makes you feel sparkly and glittery and beautiful all over again, and hopefully inspires you to clear space today and to allow healing to be a flow and not something we force or something we shame ourselves about. Stay true, express yourselves, explore yourselves, and have a great day, night, evening. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.
I felt that shit right when I met you. That shit that make these instrumentals. Certain songs, I know I said it before.